takes me longer to come off of the diet, right? It takes me a little longer to come off of the diet. So, the fasting, when I come off of the fasting, I just got refeeding, you call it, or it's called, but I can make up my own terms for Guyanese to understand. When we start eat back, right? You gotta be delicate in that, or you end up your stomach hurting and so on, because the stomach now reduces. It shrinks. The stomach shrinks. So when you start stuffing things into that, it hurts. The stomach hurts, right? So I chose 72 hours, and I made sure the night on Thursday I finished eating at 6 o'clock, and then I made sure by Sunday night 6 o'clock. I didn't say, oh, Sunday I done that in Sunday, because I was Sunday whole day. In the morning I get it. I didn't say, oh, it's 3 days. I did in the 3. No. Consistency, right? You gotta be true to yourself. If you can't be true to yourself, no, you're never gonna make it. Don't confuse yourself. You gotta be true to yourself. You got nothing to do with the diet. You can't stick to the diet if you're not true to yourself. Know that this is what you're doing. Do not make commitments to yourself that you don't keep. And that is the problem across the world. That's the problem with success. So we're talking about lifestyle changes. You understand? We're talking about lifestyle changes, what you're going to do. So you're going slow. There's no rush. We ain't rushing for going away. There is no rush. If we take 2 years to lose 80 pounds, that's it. I've lost 75 pounds, about 60 pounds in less than 6 months. If you take 2 years, I'm an animal. Look at me, look at my life. Look at what I've done in 5 years personally. You understand? I'm consistent. I'm hard on myself and everything else around me. Right? You gotta do this. Like people going and exercise and then no. You can't eat in shit and then run back for exercise and thing. It sends the body through a process that corrupts the body. The metabolism is all over the place. Your body confused, your mind confused. You understand? You don't want that. I am gonna work on this. What do you eat? Well, I eat chocolates, I eat banana, I eat fruits, I eat everything. You can't eat everything and be healthy. You can't eat everything all the time and be healthy. So we gotta make a decision. What are the things you can really do without now? What can we start with? What can we start with this month? What can we start with this morning? What are some of the main things? Well, processed food is the first thing you should look at, because you don't know what's in there. You know, your mother knows. We all know what is in a banana. We all know what is in a pineapple. We all know what is in a mango. We all know these things. You see steaks. You know what is in bhaji, bora, balanje, okro, karaila. You know because your grandmother knew. Your grandmother is an example of what it is. You know what is in edo. You know what is in sweet potato. You know what is in plantain. You understand? Cereal is bullshit. Some mornings it's bullshit. Fiber, good grains, whole grain, it's bullshit. The first thing you mentally, like me, I can't take certain things. You understand? I can't take, once mentally I program my mind and I know that's not good for me, that is something I would not touch. You understand? So processed foods, me not the scientist, me not going to what the processed foods got. Processed foods has a lot that I don't know what is in there. And I can't deal with that. I can't deal with anything or any environment that I don't control. So that is what you got to look at immediately. They think the truck is turning around. What's going on? The truck don't know he's turning around. Yeah. Right? So right away, like me, I wake up this morning, I had a cork of apple cider vinegar in a bottle of water, well, I drink out the first, it's small, be $100 water. So I drink out the first part of the water, but half of the water, throw apple cider vinegar, then I drank the rest. Right? To ensure that my stomach acid is ready. When I'm gonna have lunch today, my stomach is gonna be really ready. Bear in mind, we're talking about natural unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother inside. Right? Raw apple cider vinegar. Right? So we're going on, where you gonna reduce today? Oh, you just drink. Where does drink? Rum, you just drink. You like drink rum, you drink beer, you drink that kind of thing. You gotta get rid of one. Still take your drinks. Remember, we take in 2 years, 3 years. You got your whole rest of your life. You're winding down this thing, and by the time you're ready to decide, I want to be on track with my life, you will have a formula that keeps you in check and on track. You understand? So you gotta decide. What? Sometimes you drink beer. Well, no, here up, no. Me gonna only drink no. And you're watching at what these things contain. So rum is sugar. Beer high in carbs. Right? Here now, me gonna beat vodka. Me gonna wind down to vodka, because once you see the health benefits, once you catch on, once you program your mind, this is baby steps. Yes, and most people want to jump. They want to see the results. I can't remember what the results are. I did not see I feel the results. I can't remember. I look at my waist and I know I'm looking better. All my shorts big. My pants, them slack. You understand? So that is the thing to look at. Now, we going through half is health and this morning, and half is going to be the things that are on the header there. The dark days, the Dutch disease. And last night I was speaking to an economist, Joel Bagondin, I hosted the Gildari and Freddie Kissoon show, and we were having some discussions, and it brought me to thinking, just like with your health in your life, we had the dark days. I lived through the dark days. What were the dark days caused by? Well, let me tell you plain and simple. The dark days were caused as a result of the PNC wanting power, supported criminals to create unrest in Guyana. Right? The dark days is simple. Everything has a cause and effect. Human beings are the result for everything worldly. That's a matter of fact. So oh shit. Have to ask yourself, how can we get Dutch disease or the resource curse if we have a prudent government? How do you get it? Can it be adjusted? Will there be signs of it? What are the symptoms of it? Those are the questions you gotta ask yourself. There were dark days in Guyana. Christ is coming again when? Are you going to drop your tools, sell out your house, and wait for the coming of Christ? No. You have to do what you have to do until the time comes. You have to do what you have to do. Likewise, oh, I stressed out. I get eat and drink and thing. And then you're taken with sickness and bad health. No, you have to start now. People are if in a country, if you don't have prudent politicians and their resources, natural resources, there's a windfall of natural resources, yes, there's a likelihood of the Dutch disease, there's a likelihood of the natural resource curse. Yes, there are likelihoods of all of that. Why do you have the government? Does America have inflationary problems? America's got wars, this going up, recession, and they survive it because they make adjustments. So Guyanese, this hopelessness, a Jamaican man saying this, Glenn Lal saying this, if Glenn Lal know this is going to come, why don't he pack up and take his money and invest? While Glenn Lal is building, if there's going to be a resource course, if Guyana is falling apart, why is Glenn Lal investing millions of dollars on Regent Street? Why is Glenn Lal investing and building big buildings? He continue to build big buildings and invest his money in Guyana. Because by creating an atmosphere of helplessness and confusion, he makes money. Why, if Glenn Lal got all the money, why don't take the money and beat out from Guyana? Who takes those risks? Who takes those chances unnecessarily? You understand? Glenn Lal got a big place, a big building he's building on 2 acres of land. Oh God, the world coming to end. Exxon gonna rob everybody. Why are you invested in Guyana? Why Christopher Ram could go anywhere in the world and get a job? He's an accountant that has proven himself. How and why does he consider? Because he has a beautiful place up the opposite up the Demerara River, up a creek. He has his own resort. He lives the life. He drives a Mercedes. You understand? These banners that preaching doom and gloom. Right? How do you build a country like that? No, again, you need critics. I have all know that I am the critic of Guyana. You understand? You need critics. But we gotta be real. We have to be objective. What is the natural resource course? Explain to people. Educate the Guyanese public. What is the natural resource course? What is the Dutch disease? Where it happened? What government was running the country at the time? Look at Trinidad. Were you looking at Trinidad? What are you looking at Trinidad? Do you know this company that you see in here? Maya Hardware. Right? Maya Hardware is a Trinidadian company. Them people just come with money. Trinidad is falling apart. Trinidad has not been guided properly by their politicians. This coming from Trinidad. Watch. This coming, all this. Watch, this coming. You see them on pallets? What you going on here? Watch all this concrete here. This look, they're bringing hollow block from concrete. Best crete. Me know if it could. This is a Trinidadian company. This man is my friend. Right? It's a Trinidadian company. You could come and buy your hardware here. Right? This man come with thing. He come for see what money he can make in Guyana, but he come with thing. Junior Sammy has made their money in Trinidad while other people crying in Trinidad. The Isle done. You know the Isle would have done? The politicians didn't make good decisions in Trinidad. You hear what we politicians doing here? Pumping money into sugar, into rice. Even Kian at the rice board, with the rice board working, putting rice flour in bread. I eat the bread. Right? So yes, Trinidad take little blows and so. But what bad about Trinidad? You the running, y'all the running Trinidad 5 and 10 years ago. What bad about Trinidad? They were not, their politicians were not prudent. You understand? They always got an infighting. And just like every place we got the two parts, you got a period of progression you will have when you have the Republicans, and then a natural disaster when you got the Democrats, and in Guyana is the PPP and the PNC. You got a period of growth with the PPP, a natural disaster when the PNC is in power. In Trinidad, you understand? You got one party, you're going to see growth and this and that. The other party, it becomes a natural disaster for the country. Life. A woman in her life, she get a man. Sometime it was working good, it's a miracle. She's a natural disaster in the man's life, or the man is a natural disaster in she life. Or the children is a natural disaster in their life. Life, you call it life. You understand? What are you going to do? Are we going to dawn on the dark days? You understand? Oh, the dark days coming again. The dark days weren't a miracle. The dark days in Guyana weren't a natural disaster. The PNC supported criminals to rain terror on Guyana. It is simple what the dark days were. The PNC supported criminals to rain terror on Guyana. Killing police businessmen. Yes, and that is what happened. That is a matter of fact. So I know where they come from. Wherever the Dutch disease come from and the natural resource course came from. You understand? I can show you something with Glenn Lal and why these bunnies can't trust them. You can't trust them. While he's preaching doom and gloom. Government place. You got this place you can only get through government. At about $8 million an acre. You imagine that? He get place at $8 million an acre, people begging for get land for do things. Glenn Lal got comfortable with. Christopher Ram lives on a resort. Not to say they ain't deserving it, he worked hard. But them man are comfortable. For come back one day, you imagine going to your resort, living the life, driving your Mercedes, jumping on a boat, going to your resort up the way you got your own creek and all these things. You understand? Your own little man-made lake, and then writing a story about how the world will fall apart. After you done set up yourself right. You understand? After they done hustle, Christopher Ram made his money. Yes, obviously he would have been working hard on the PNC time and the PPP time. He passed through the dark days. He passed through the dark days and survived. And now preaching doom and gloom. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
You know, I get up this morning and I'm looking at a clip with Glenn Lal. Glenn Lal in love with Jack Deere or something. Jack Deere and them stupidness, you know. This man only Jack Deere.
I hear you, brother. I just step on a mood this morning that I want to change. I hear you. I know who in love with who and all. Because we talking serious shit this morning. I can show y'all. Glenn Lal got a building per Regent Street. Big bill. Why are you investing in Guyana if it's going to fall apart? He is not saying we got to be prudent. It's falling apart. We get a rob. The world come to end. Yeah, Jesus coming back 2,000 years now, bro. He ain't coming back for running to you for end up on Kaicho News front page. You understand? I tell you, the dark days, we never knew. In 2000, there was a drill break. A man get away from the prison, rape. They had Blackie, London. Kill, pillage, rob, he do all kind of thing. And he was buried, he was honored by the PNC, draped in a Guyanese flag, outside a coffee square there. Why you believe nobody could tell me anything when I say these things? Nobody want to talk because they ain't got the guts. But nobody can say anything. The PNC never come out and disputed what I said because they're a matter of facts. Nobody wants to be real in this country. This is the industrial site up here, right? An industrial site that was mapped out and created by a previous administration, a previous PPP administration, and started disseminated under the APNU, the PNC, right? Watch here. This is an industrial site. This is Guy Track. Why Guy Track got everything you could imagine and want and need? Uncle Chinese got enough money. Uncle Chinese got enough money. Why at this time in his life would he be hustling for expanding Guyana? Why you don't take him money and go some other country? Eh? Because people don't people ain't building a life for negative. This is Guy Track. Right? People ain't building their life for negativity. People ain't got time with negativity. You gotta build your life. Glenn Lal and Christopher Ram and them suffering from woman with despair syndrome. A woman say, oh God, my man gonna come back. Who man he there with? The man they working 16-hour day. Who woman he there with? Oh God, he got left. When he got left? How he got left? Me wonder what you do before the ras go and find work for though. Cook and make sure hot puri inside the home. Make sure food there. You understand? Watch at all of this. Watch at the investment people making in this country.
Morning.
Morning, Chief.
Morning, Chief. You answer?
I just come for Pepsi where I call Uncle Chinese.
You come to?
I just come Pepsi where they bring out there and call Uncle Chinese. I ain't see what I want. Yeah. Right? Look what's going on in this country. This is development. Glenn Lal, they in here too. Glenn Lal and be like Christopher Ram and all them suffering from woman with despair syndrome. I wonder what my man I do. I wonder when he got left. When he left, he left. What you gonna do when he left? What are you going to do when he left? What you always do? You always go find another man. What you just do when a man left? You just go find another man. You understand? Glenn Lal had a big place in Eccles. You get it from PPP. You get land in Eccles from PPP. Paper on the cheap get build a big building. Why you want another building inside here, buddy? Why in this country, nothing going in this country like it can fall? Is Glenn Lal so this country can fall apart? Right? I'm going to show y'all. These are the questions you got to ask Glenn. Glenn Lal don't talk about these things. Glenn Lal don't talk about the considerable amount of wealth that he has amassed. Christopher Ram don't tell you about your wealth. When they're preaching this thing, because it's coming out of their mouth, you understand? You can't. Christopher Ram got an old model Mercedes. And it get old with he. You could imagine how long he driving a Mercedes. Christopher Ram got an old model Mercedes. But it's not that it old. I laugh that he got an old car. It's that it get old with he. So imagine how long he did good. He come through and fight. You have to teach people to be resilient. You understand? You ain't think this man will walk in here going to work labor could someday become an entrepreneur if he worry with the fact that he got to work and he got to drink and eat a puri. Me and Winston used to there in the Ram and we used to drink and eat in buns. And I never said, Winston, oh my God, this is our life. What is going on? We're going to just eat buns for the rest of our life? You think all these guys are going to be walking here for the rest of their life? They're not going to grow up? Eh? Y'all gotta be real. Y'all have to be real. You hear about the stories of great men? They were forged out of hardships. What they're talking about is bullshit. It's not a worldly thing. Look, Wana. Here's the Glenlyle place there. It's behind here. He never in the car. This is Glenlyle place. There's Uncle Glenn place? Yo! There's Uncle Glenn place? This Glenn place? This is Glenlyle place? Over there's Glenlyle place? That one even bigger. Roger, over there. Watch Glenlyle place. He place even bigger. What is sizing? Man, let me show you. Hey, these people them. These people them. I want to show you something. I want to show you them banner. You understand? Yeah, I got careful with them banner. Them banning easy. Now let's show you something. A man opening a business here, right? You see where he got? He got half of a lot. It go right there. You could see at the back there. Watch. A man up on a far cliff. Right? That's how you just know these banners is opportunity. This is Glenlyle place. Now this one, go to the corner there. Look at the width and length of Glenlyle place. He one goes straight through to the other side. He got two. So you got one man here glad for take this little bit we got. You got one man with the blue building behind he. Yes, sir. So there's two. One man get it, you know. Them man is satisfied with the game. Watch what this one get. And he barely no full. The world coming to the end. Nobody else, he done get. And he telling you no, you not got nothing for get. He tell people is by creating despair and confusion, that's how we make money. That's what we got to tell people. You understand? Look, this is Glenlyle place. He building this while he building a place on Regent Street. This he place. You understand? What the length and size of this place? He got your own road and society. Right? What the length and size of this place? Go and tell at the back so. Watch that man. Watch. This man glad for his little piece here. Right? That man, two of them glad there. Watch. Everybody get one little piece and glad. Watch Glenlyle one size. And he barely not full. Now Glenlyle got place like this at Eccleston, you know. We get under the PPP. Glenlyle always a get and you get more. We have to tell people. It's what's the program? What's your general program? You understand? What motivates you? Tell people that in creating despair, right? In creating despair and in creating confusion in the country, you sell papers. Are you saying that papers is not in decline? You understand? These banners have to tell people the truth. Don't come like you're the savior, nobody. When you could amass them kind of wealth with a man got, Glenlyle is likely one of the richest men in this country. And how we get it? Through selling papers. Why does he continue to invest in this country? Why he don't say buy, when he going to rent this building, buy, me rent it, yeah, me place because I might run bankrupt. If the country could run bankrupt, why you don't tell people, Bunny, I could run bankrupt, I ain't gonna rent my buildings? Because y'all might run bankrupt and y'all might owe me rent. No, he go in with optimism. You understand? Things might be bad, things might be good. He lived through the... Glenlyle made most of his money under despair. And that catchy. That's what got he. That's what got... That's why in his heart, he knew. The dark days, he make the most money. So he calculated if dark days, if you could program people and the dark days could come back again to this country, you understand? You can make more money. This is the basic reality. Glenlal suffering from woman in despair syndrome, I tell y'all already. You understand? You imagine everybody got one spot. He got two. Them banner belly don't full. Them mind want to see no good for this country. You understand? Look at this, driving this length through the street here. Is the length of he business. He got two, he come out of the back. Two man glad. Nobody come, oh God, Glenlal get two spot and we get two little spot. Me hollering, oh God, is the Guyanese Critic and me get no spot. You understand? And I got big construction company. Me hollering, me got no spot. Watch. You got two man there. You go through one car and come through another car and Glenlal thing in done. Glenlal thing come out of the back here. Watch Glenlal business come out of the back here. You rent out. Yes, I done rent out that building. Watch, just he thing come out. Imagine from one street to another street he there. Eh? He never come and holler, let me get these roads at the back here done. Cause he want people talking at the back here. You understand? He want people at the back here talking. Show these roads, man. Take out a picture with these roads at the back here. Say, man, I got a big building. I make $1 billion investment from make billions of dollars at the back here. And I ain't get proper roads. You understand? Let people know how much money you got. How much money you make and how you just make money. You just make money because for create despair in the environment and hoping that people buy paper for come and see what gonna happen. For being in the loop. You understand? That's how he's make money. Create despair in an environment. Everybody doing what this man got a little thing. He coming up with a little lot. He trying with what he got. Yes, and I'm telling you we're going there tomorrow. I'm going to show Regent Street. Big building. Pan Regent Street. Tell people to be genuine with people. One by like a paglia. It's around the banner paglia. You don't see my driver come through there, you stand up in the middle of the road? What's this? The man stand up, me not got nowhere for go. Before he go back behind the truck, he stand up on the one side of the road. And then there's a slush here, so I got come through before me stick up. Your wife got forget he blow by. He's stupid bad. He would stand up and he would go home and see your wife lying by your bed with your foot open and then know what to do. He watch her. I'm love to you. You're hot, my girl. You're hot. You're hot. It's what to you, girl. Oh, you there, so you do cry back. All of this you not talk about. All of this, the jobs created. Yes, sir. All of this. Do you know all these things we've seen in them container that supporting the oil sector? All of them things, this, all them different areas. Watch. All these things supporting the oil sector. Yes, sir. Everywhere you got trucks and equipment. There's massive development across this country. Massive investment. And Glenlal is a part of that development and investment. Long. Me go to the place that me go decide the sense under PNC billing. Now you know them people is a waste of time. You writing the people is a waste of time. Why you investing? Why you putting your money? Why you taking risk? But not all we could get in this country. And Nothing is wrong with putting story. Dutch disease happened, it exists, it can happen. What it is, educate people, what is the Dutch disease? And how is it possible or applicable to Guyana and Guyana's economy? And how can we alleviate it? What can we do to alleviate it? But Glenlal, them banner, hear what happened to them banner. Them man know. Banner like me gonna become more wealthy and powerful than them very soon. You understand? So they calculating doom and gloom, but let this country stop. They want at the top. Let everybody get a chance. Let the younger ones get a chance. Your game play out. People tired with your game. Everybody, every Guyanese who's willing and has the drive will have the opportunity to become wealthy. Every Guyanese who is willing and have the drive. Where y'all thought me I go after crane and pile, eh? Me look everybody else will drink. Me look like myself drink. Who you think me take big risk for? Where y'all thought? Eh? Me I take some big risk. When me I go build pile bear and all that thing what me totally don't know about. You understand? What me I go do that for? Why me I go open my shop? Why me I take this car and Paul car and work taxi, open taxi service? Eh? Why do I do what I'm doing? Why am I taking the risk? Because I bet big to win big. You understand? Why do I do anything that I do? I thought that part of that he reminded me, said, Critic plan telling another man from Canada. Critic in the accident. I can remember at the rum shop drinking, not having no money. I talk these things what I want. I like me partner with, so he knows my vision. I always spoke about what I want and where I want to be. Glenlal and these people who coming out and singing doom and gloom have to be honest. Have to be honest with Guyanese. What their intention is. And Guyanese have to be honest with themselves. You can't blame Glenlal alone. Who you thinking for yourself? This makes sense? You ain't seen nothing make because Glenlal come out and say, ah, namaste, auntie, uncle, and gaffy with y'all nice and singing nice is that? Glenlal has done anything that can help people? Glenlal has ever started a foundation? Glenlal has ever started an organization that has sustained itself to help people? Hello, good morning. Yeah, bro. Hello? Yeah, bye. Your signal bad. I ain't getting it clear. Your signal bad. Call me back on WhatsApp. WhatsApp gonna be more consistent. Yeah. You gotta be honest with people. What has Glenlal done? Successful businessman, but what has he done that gives him a track record? You're going to help him genuine. And you don't have to be a rocket scientist, but you have to have a good political understanding. How do you maintain stability in a country while adjusting the economy to satisfy everybody who is divided? How do you do that? Glenlal can't do that. Glenlal is a division maker. Glenlal would never make it in politics. Because Glenlal is rigid. Yeah, bro, morning.
Yeah, I was telling you last night, I went by a friend. And, you know, we were having a little discussion. And for a brother came, apparently he was listening to Mr. Glenlal. Let me rephrase the man's name correctly, Mr. Glenlal. So the man came up to us, area, why I guess so the squad should go lockdown, bar. You wish people could do it to we? That's
You're breaking up bad, but you get signal bad there. We gotta get for next time. No, that's the honest truth. If you wanna listen to Glenlal, you gotta go to Glenlal for advice. Because if you listen to Glenlal about the despair, like when you listen to me, I could tell you what success looks like. I am showing you what success looks like. I ain't a billionaire talking down at you. I'm getting there, reasoning with you. You understand? I'm showing you how that I get there. Every day, I choose me program. I say here, 7 o'clock you come on, 8 o'clock you going to work. You understand? That's how we do it. Every day I have to work. Every day I have to learn. It's not easy for me neither. Or y'all want to be like Guyanese Critic. You want to have to pay $4 million a month on a piece of machinery? Do you want to have to figure out in your head how to find $4 million? One machinery. Are you willing to go and buy something on a higher purchase that the monthly payment is $4 million? Well, then no, you don't want to be successful no more. You understand? There's the problem. There's the problem with y'all. You're not willing to even make the sacrifice to be healthy. Do you know that if you started with your health, you will be successful? Because success is in your attitude. Your success is in your attitude. Did you know that if you started and you became deliberate in your intent on being healthy, you will naturally be successful and become wealthy? Did you know that? Now again, success is not money. Success is your acceptance that you are where you want to be. So success is the mom, I just want a family and a house and a good retirement and a car. A woman might just want a husband and a family and to be taken care of. Success, and when you consider yourself to be successful, is your acceptance that you are where you want to be. One man's success might be a poverty for the next man. You understand? You're trying to tell me out of all the beggars, there's not a successful one? Well, let me tell you, I got a successful beggar. The banner, broke up banner, the broke up banner, what is there by the head of Lamaha Street. He has his own house. Government give him a house. And he makes money every day. He makes money every day. You understand? What happened to most of y'all is y'all greedy. Y'all are, yeah, bro. Y'all are watching what other people have and want. That what happened to most of y'all. Greed is most of y'all problem. Watching what other people want, discontentment. And y'all could never see success. You understand? Y'all can't see success because you're watching what another man got. First things start with you. What do you do on a daily basis to be successful? Read Glenlal paper. You better read a book. How to win friends and influence people. Start there. You better read a book. You understand? You better make sure that at least 2 hours a day you educate yourself in your area. Me's whole day. Me sit driving in this car and listening to things. Because me and Anvatai driving with me electrician yesterday. I'm Sean in the car. Me and Anvatai to them. What we gaffing about? How the girl doing it? Girl there. That there. You understand? I ain't care about that. I listen, people want to know if I got mad. I sit down talking to somebody and I listen to a podcast. Because you talking is making sense to me. You understand? If I there around you and is company to you, I glad for you, but that's about it. You understand? Me looking for friendships and all them things in my life. I pass the stage. You understand? How many hours a day do you read? Read a book. It does a lot for you. It calms you. Ask all the people. Ask all the people who you see express a level of discipline. Ask them and you would see that they read on a daily basis. All right. On a daily basis they read. Knowledge is power, as Shaheed says. Knowledge is power. You want to figure out why you think there's things that you don't need to read about, you know everything? All right. A man coming for install an AC for you. Figure out. Read up on AC units and so on. An electrician come and do a job. Get a better understanding of what he's going to be doing. So you could be informed when he tell you, well, I doing this for this. You say, man, but can't we have AC? Don't we need more capacity? How much electricity is going to be using? What's the new technology used in ACs? What brands are out there? Are there more affordable brands that I could get? Educate yourself. Women, in your cooking, look at cooking programs, read cooking books. Every woman is supposed to be, wife at least, is supposed to be a culinary chef. You have all the time in the world. No, but they're listening to Young and the Restless and all them things now. You would not, because those things are put into your brain. It's Young and the Restless fudge up the whole world to where it is today. And then they all them get old and dead out. So there's a vessel here. What is this vessel here to do? It's Young and the Restless. Always Victor there with this woman, that one there with that one, wife there with that one disappear, not come back. You understand? Glenlal is the new Young and the Restless. Bare confusion. Then you got a set of demented women. Everybody confused, they know where they're there, what they got to do. Eh? Young and the I remember the days of Young and the Restless. Watching Young, all of them end up as a set of depressed child mothers. Yes, a Young and the Restless. You look at the life them people live. Look at the life we used to live before Young and the Restless. Everybody used to be excited. Young and the Restless and Sharma was the thing of the time, of the day. Now you end up with a whole society young and restless. You understand? Big stupid women. You sit down talking, but can't even educate the daughters for say, well, here, we gotta do this and how we gonna do this and when we gonna do this. Bare ignorance. Eh? I remember those days. It's Young and the Restless. That's where I get. It's where you learn, you get. It's where you educate yourself in. That's where you get. You can't get better by not knowing better. You got people building a whole house for you. Next to your house fall down. You read, what's the mixture for concrete? Ask the contractor, what is the mixture? Go on YouTube and learn what the mixture is. The young and the restless, as somebody said, turn into the old, tired, and weary. Young, restless, turn old, tired, and weary. You understand? It's ridiculous. Here, y'all start figuring out what y'all want to do in your life. Country. What's the program? Is what a painting on there. Okay. And they're doing general. They said the cup brush taking after much?
Oh, the cup brush got certain damage, like rusty part.
Okay.
Rusty.
Right.
I don't do general thing.
What color? What kind of paint we buy? There's a special paint we gotta buy for this.
Anti-corrosive, paint black.
Black.
I buy some yellow plate back for the stripe. Stripe paint back in stripe and the yellow stripe. Black paint back in black. So the back they look brand new.
Can we do the black and stripe right away around the bottom under the white line?
Yeah, you go get the white line. You want it black and
No. Under the white line. So you put black, and then you got the yellow coming across the black and yellow. So you got the, because there's a warning, a safety thing, right? Yeah. We gonna figure it out.
The gallon of paint. The gallon of paint got more than that.
All right.
1 gallon yellow.
Massive. Where is the? Oh yeah, I was looking for the steel. The bumpers. All right, safe. We cook it with gas.
So by the time he come back to the paint and so they should don't wash out and so.
Roger that, bro.
Wash out about the
Roger. All the paper, I see a paper left on up there, they got pull off all them papers.
There's the paper come in the boom. But what's in front of you, so later you could put back a sign. See this?
No. Sign coming to put your sign, you go up there.
Yes, correct.
You go up in the air.
Yeah. That's a sign there.
Yeah. You gotta go and with sundown under it. Safe. The Pui group by all these cement trucks and everything is the. Yeah. So y'all gotta decide what y'all want to do with your life. If y'all want to follow mad people, y'all want to follow people like Glenn Lyle and son never get nothing in your life. But it starts with you, eh? It starts with you. It starts with your health. Oh Jesus Christ, me even see them when I drive over there. You gotta stop driving in this compound. Like go out back outside and park and walk in and get sun vitamin D for my body. Yeah, it starts with you. Oh, money, you're fat, you get money. What you gonna do with it? You get fat, you get dead. Start with a personal discipline. You understand? Arguing got nothing for read about. Read up on things concerning you. Read up on things concerning you. Go through the job thing. Right? What jobs oh, me got them qualification. What qualifications you need? Go to goal. Apply for a scholarship. Alright, in 2 years I gonna be ready. I gonna do a program. I gonna do a degree. I gonna do certification. You understand? I'll take care. Peace out.